Hello and welcome, Desert Mountain members, to another edition of the Desert Mountain Podcast. My name is Michael Craven, and I'm joined, as always, by Kim Atkinson. Hello, Kim.
Hello, Michael.
We are here again on the road, and this is a place that I've not been before, a beautiful room in, where are we, Kim?
We're in the Russ Lyon sales office.
Right at the entrance to Desert Mountain, right off of Cave Creek Road.
Yep.
And why are we here today?
We need to talk about membership, Michael.
We do need
to
to
talk about membership.
We do.
Need to talk a little bit about real estate. We need to talk about all the things that there is one person on this mountain that knows all the things about membership, and that person is with us today. Hello, Nicole.
Nicole Forbes.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for having me. We are at the Russ Lyon Sotheby's International office at the main gate.
Yep.
Which is where I started in a small little room 11 years ago.
No way.
Did.
Wow.
That's truth. And moved on up to the Fairways office. We've had our fun teaser that they have now turned the sales center, the membership sales center, into what is going to be our new outstanding location for some fun amenities coming up.
We can talk about it.
Oh, good. Yes. Into our new health clinic for our staff, teammates,
Pretty
and
cool.
our members.
Yes.
So with that said, we are temporarily off mountain, not far.
Just down the road.
Just down the road, just on the corner. But we are going to be housed in a beautiful new office that is just outside of this building here. So it is full circle, started here, we're going to end here. And it is going to be a nice one-stop shop for our prospects that are coming up to learn about real estate and membership all in one location.
It makes perfect sense.
It really does.
I'm glad you brought that up, too, because I think our members might notice the new Desert Mountain signage at the corner of Pima and Cave Creek. So if they're wondering, what is that all about? That's where Nicole is now.
That is correct. Pima and Cave Creek Road, just down the street, and still have the full team together.
Love it. Well, thank you for coming. So the last time we sat together on the podcast, in fact, your podcast trends to be the most highly viewed podcast that we have so
Of
far.
all time.
Yes.
That's
Number one.
Crazy.
Yeah. So I guess people want to hear about this, is what that tells us. And it was time for another update. Even though it's only been a couple of months, things are changing, things are evolving. And the last time we did this, a lot of call volume kind of decreased. We got the word out, so we felt it was time again.
It is time again. Our team we love our phone calls. We love to answer questions. That is a top priority to make sure that we're not only answering questions from our members, from our agents that are working up here, from prospective members. It is so important for us to get the facts out there. And as you just mentioned, over the last 2 months, we've seen immense change. We started our wait list in January, and we wanted to wait and see how that evolved to assess how we can best share that information. And we still aren't 100% on point with giving out anticipated timeframes, but we're getting a lot better, and we wanted to make sure we provided the facts out to everybody here today.
Well, that'll be perfect, and this is a great way to do it. So why don't we kind of get right to it? And you've already established the fact that we have officially started a wait list. That began in January. So what does that look like? And it's based on the property owners that are prioritized, as I understand.
It is. So our wait list at this time is prioritized by homeownership within Desert Mountain. It is actually only going to be made up at this time of property owners within Desert Mountain. The top priority for our wait list and those that will be within one category is our homeowners, someone with a physical doorknob. They actually have a residence here on property. The next tier will be our lot owners with a building permit. And the tier below that would be lot owners without a home or a building permit. So those are the 3 categories that we are permitting access to the wait list at this time. Again, prioritized by homeownership.
And so something to clarify, what is the difference between being on the wait list versus the interest list?
Great question. We get that one quite a bit.
Yes.
Our wait list is for those individuals that are sincere, those who have already purchased one of those 3 categories, lot with a building permit, or a home. If you have not already committed to being a property owner within Desert Mountain, you would not be able to be on the wait list. Those that are on the interest list, they simply are being kept in touch with, updated. Our wonderful marketing team is informing them consistently of wonderful things that happen at Desert Mountain. However, you are not officially on a wait list. You're simply being informed of any updates that happen at the club and the evolution of sales.
Right. So you've signed up on the website. You've filled out a form. You've ended up becoming a member of the database that we can reach out to and keep them posted. So
Correct.
And folks that are on the wait list too, they have already gone through what process to get there?
So they've already committed to being a property owner. They've already been approved for membership through the application review process and approved by the board of directors. And then they have also subsequently placed a deposit down, a deposit that is non-refundable. So they've really made that commitment that this is where they want to be and that they do wish to be a member of the club.
So those things are not done. You are not on the wait list.
That is accurate.
Okay.
All right, now, Nicole, I would prefer not to be on a wait list. There has to be a way for me to bypass the wait list.
Wonderful question. There is a way to bypass the wait list. It is going to be when we have individuals coming in looking for property and membership simultaneous. There is the opportunity to purchase a property within Desert Mountain that has a transferable membership that would be acquired at the same time as the property. The majority of our homes, do have memberships that could be transferred with the property. It is at the discretion of the seller how they would like to incorporate that into the sale. Big difference, though, in a property being purchased with a membership is remembering that the property contract, the contract you put together and put a financial component around what you will pay for that home, will actually not be including the cost of the membership. The membership is separate. I always reference it. Pretend it's your coffee table. You can sell your home, and then maybe you'll have a separate bill of sale for your coffee table.
Sure.
Same for your membership. But it's all going to be packaged together, and that is the perfect way to bypass a wait list.
Okay.
And so when doing that, the transfer through the real estate transaction, it can be the home anywhere within the mountain, the 7 Desert Mountain opportunity as well. Those would be kind of the two ways to bypass the wait list. So we're going to help members really understand the difference, and prospective members, real estate agents, anybody who's listening to this. So it depends on the type of property that you are buying. At 7, what kind of membership, if I purchased a home there, would I have the opportunity to take advantage of?
Excellent. So when 7, the land was purchased by the developer, he also did purchase a membership for every door that would be built, every property, every home that would be built at 7 Desert Mountain. Those initial buyers that purchase a home at 7 Desert Mountain from one of our builders, they have the option of electing any one of the 3 categories of membership: lifestyle, 7 golf, or golf membership. That will activate as soon as you own the property at 7 Desert Mountain. It will not activate before. It will not activate afterward. It is simultaneous of when you now have occupancy and ownership of that property at 7 Desert Mountain. Really, it is a wonderful opportunity to become a member of Desert Mountain, but again, it's deed restricted. So as long as you're a homeowner at 7 Desert Mountain, you will be a member of the club. When you go to sell that home at 7 Desert Mountain, it will very likely be the case that you will then be required to transfer your membership with that home because, again, of the deed restriction.
Okay, that makes sense. And so any one of the 3 categories, whether it's golf or lifestyle or 7 golf, can come out of the purchase of a 7 home. What about other homes on the mountain?
Other homes on the mountain, if there's a membership available with that home, your opportunity to purchase that membership will be in the same category in which it is held currently.
So if it's a golf, it's going to be golf. If it's a lifestyle, great.
Correct. So the form in which it's held is going to transfer to that buyer if agreed upon. If approved for membership, just because you purchase a home does not mean you will be approved for membership. You do have to go through the full review process. It is a 30-day process, which is difficult in timing because when you think of a typical home purchase contract, it is a 30-day standard, if you will. Can be shorter, can be longer. If a membership is coming along with a home, you are still subject and required to be approved for membership before you can purchase that membership, which means you would not be able to close on that home until you are approved for membership.
So that's a fine line for timing, right? I mean, trying to really balance that and set that buyer up for success. What would you recommend they do then in that situation? They're getting ready to close on the home. They want to become a member. There is a membership available with the home. What is their next step?
Their next step is actually some time ago.
Yeah.
So we lean on our trusted partners here at the Russell & Sotheby's office. They are excellent at informing their clients as soon as they start calling, and they put them in touch with us. That's the biggest encouragement I can make to anyone listening to this podcast. Please contact the sales office. Find out about whatever live time information is happening. We want to be able to provide you the accurate information, factual, timely information. When you're looking to move to Scottsdale, and you aren't quite sure where you want to be, you might be looking at some of our trusted partners down the street of Pima. You might have settled at Desert Mountain but not found that right home. We want to, again, fine line on timing. Encourage individuals to get pre-approved for membership, but not before they decide that this is where they want to be. If they're still trying to figure out if they want to be in Arcadia or off Pinnacle Peak or off Happy Valley, until they decide that Desert Mountain is their focus, we will not be providing an application for membership. Once they decide that this is where they want to be, we want them to start the application process. Because then, if they can be pre-approved, they don't have to add that as a contingency on the purchase of their home. Again, 30 days for the review process. We have to do an extensive background check. It's going to be a criminal, financial, social media background check. Many times it incorporates interviews and opportunities to speak with our membership committee or board. We will ask for sponsor letters. So a member of our club will be sponsoring a prospective member. And then, of course, reference letters, affiliated club letters. So there's a lot of information we have to compile. And then we do also have monthly membership committee meetings and board meetings that this information then files through for the review process and ultimate board approval or review.
Very common in the club industry.
Absolutely. And Desert Mountain is huge on benchmarking. We love to do our homework. And we have done extensive research nationwide of what do other clubs do? How strict is it? How rigorous is the process? And we definitely want to do something that is near and dear to my team's heart, and that is protect the club. Mm-hmm. We want wonderful people here. We've had so many wonderful privileges and opportunities to welcome extraordinary members. We want you to enjoy who you're playing golf with, who you're dining with, who you're playing pickleball with. We want the best of the best, and it does not mean, top Fortune 500. It is the best of the best.
Yep.
Who are our kindest, most fun, loving, generous people.
Love it. Well, and so back to the research that we do and looking at other clubs and benchmarking, this waitlist phenomenon, not unique to Desert Mountain.
No, not unique to Arizona. It is nationwide right now, and it's awesome. Golf's back on the map.
Yep.
Has been for a little bit now, no doubt, but definitely, again, a lot of benchmarking that we've been doing with regard to wait lists, how they're structured, what the requirements are. And up and down Pima Road, we have an excellent partnership with our affiliated clubs in the area. We speak all the time. We try our best to make sure we're all informed on all aspects of our clubs with one another. We are all on a wait list. Again, up and down Pima Road. I can list them off, but we all know who they are. We are all on a wait list. There are unique elements to each one of our wait lists, how they are organized, how they are structured, unique opportunities to bypass wait lists. Ours is the opportunity to purchase a property that has a membership incorporated with that sale.
Yeah, a lot of other properties probably don't have that. That's an advantage we have, I'm sure.
It is. And again, they all have their own ways that they manage it, but other than Desert Highlands, which is another wonderful club down the road, they are deed restricted. So that is a requirement anytime someone purchases and sells a home that a membership transfers. We just have some options.
Cool.
We do. So the big question then, you made it to the wait list. Congratulations. Now what? That's the question, right? Everybody
Now
wants to
what?
know, where am I? How long am I going to wait? Where do I stand in this? And I think it's probably going to say it depends, right?
It depends. It really, it does and it doesn't depend.
Okay.
And here's why. We are not sharing how many are on our wait list. We are not sharing where you fall in line on that wait list. As I mentioned, our 3 categories that fall within that wait list: home ownership, lot ownership with a building permit, and a lot owner. Those can be fluid. So if I am a lot owner building my dream home and I got on that wait list January 15th, and Kim, you bought a home yesterday and you are on the wait list today, as soon as my home's done, if you haven't already come off of that wait list, I will now proceed you on the homeowner wait list. So I will go from a lot owner with a building permit to now a completed home. So I will move with my date of when I join the wait list, but I will jump into a different category of prioritization. Because of that fluid ability to move around within the wait list, again, meeting all requirements before getting onto it, there is going to be some movement. And to share with someone you're number 5 and then you find out you're number 10
It's frustrating.
a couple months later, it is
Right.
very frustrating. And our team has experienced other wait lists to get out. Now no one is doing that. Everyone is getting out within their 30-day resignation if they do place that resignation into the club. But ultimately, we know frustration when those numbers can change, and we don't want to create any more frustration than I know we're already creating. Unfortunately, becoming the bearer of bad news and very good at that is not fun.
No. So the unknown in all of this and the big headline is attrition, right?
Attrition is at a historic low, continues to be at a historic low. It has been really over the last 9 months. In the time frame, we are now almost to May. We've only had 7 resignations. So real quick, I want to clarify. Memberships can transfer with real estate, as we've talked about. However, a resignation means someone is just simply resigning their membership. Maybe they don't have a home here. Maybe they've sold their home here in the past. Or quite possibly are keeping their home but are no longer able to utilize the club. You can then resign. When you resign, it is pretty much effective immediately because we have a wait list right now. But the resignations are really what are the unknown. People love to contact us when they're learning about the club, when they're interested in purchasing, and we are able to kind of prepare and forecast that. However, when someone's getting ready to leave, they typically don't contact us until they're ready to leave. And so it is a very difficult forecast to put down on numbers.
And it's one of those variables that really does dictate what happens with that wait list and how quickly it moves, and one of those elements there.
It is one of the key influencers of the wait list. The other key influencer, well, there's 2 other real main key influencers, and that is we are at target numbers. We're at full target capacity. Excellent information.
Yay.
Excellent. Our members are loving the club. Mm-hmm. We have low resignations. And as 7 Desert Mountain, as I mentioned already, they're deed restricted properties. And as they sell, as they are occupied, they now have to activate a membership. So my equation, I hate to throw easy numbers at you, but if we're at 2050 today and we have 5 resignations this month, we know that we're going to be at 2045 by the end of the month. If I know I have 10 7 Desert Mountain properties closing and activating in the next few months, now I know I'm going to be back up at 2055 here soon if I don't have any further resignations, which means I then have to wait for 6 more people to resign if I'm going to be able to welcome one off of our wait list. So it's a balancing act. It's making sure that we, of course, continue to make our members enjoy every bit of Desert Mountain. We want you to stay. We want you to enjoy things. And also making sure we're setting that proper expectation of how long this wait list may be. We, again, don't have that crystal ball. I'm still digging around looking for it. Maybe we'll find it at Renegade somewhere. But ultimately, we are now preparing people who contact us to say, how long will that wait be? We won't put a number on it, but we will now share it is not a matter of months in which we anticipate to calculate this wait list. It is going to be in a form of years.
That's a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's the first time I've said it in public, too. So
How did it feel?
It's out there now.
a little scary.
It is scary, but it's the reality of it, and we owe it to our stakeholders, our agents, our prospective members to help them stay informed. And in many ways, new territory for us, but definitely have a few months under our belts now with having a wait list that has built and moved, and we can anticipate things a bit more. So.
Yeah, and as far as movement goes, it has grown.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have yet to see movement of anyone coming off of the wait list yet. We'll see where that goes. Summer season is usually that time frame where we will see some resignations come about, so we might have some movement this summer. And we're planning on some of that in our forecast. We'll see where it goes. Ultimately, the one thing we are historically known for is our opportunity to welcome new members to the club, as far as a quantity goes, is much higher than other clubs that are on a smaller scale. And it's just strict numbers. Where another club may have a budget of 15 to 20 new members coming into the club in a given year, we'll welcome anywhere from, or budget, we'll welcome more, but we budgeted for anywhere for 100 and 120 new members joining the club in a given year. So our wait list, just looking at pure numbers, should progress faster than others. It's just a matter of hopefully continuing to build that wonderful pipeline, have people join our wait list, and ultimately understand one key component. It's worth the wait.
Yeah.
Desert Mountain's worth the wait 100 times over.
And it would have been even just a year ago, we're here at member guest tournament time on the mountain where we were, looking for those guests and informing them about all the great things of Desert Mountain and really, looking to get them into our pipeline. And now we're super happy that they're here. We love welcoming them. But it is a change in messaging for those folks so that they understand it isn't a buy today situation.
You're correct. And again, this 2 weeks of member guests, Magic and Mania, best time on the mountain.
Agreed.
All year. Best time. Love seeing our members, love meeting their guests, love seeing some repeat guests every year over year. And ultimately, it's a major shift. We've gone from full sales mode to now we're making sure they're educated.
Yep, and nurturing those relationships,
Absolutely.
which has been a fantastic opportunity for all of us.
But to your point, Nicole, if you wanted to an example of how much our members do love the club, go to Magic or Mania because they have a heck of a time.
No doubt. And now with our fall and spring bashes, the spring bash just around the corner as well.
This is the best time of year.
It is magical.
Like Desert Mountain Christmas or something.
It is. Christmas in April.
Yeah.
So a couple things I wanted to ask in terms of those who might be listening and maybe they can identify with a scenario that they're in. They bought a house. There's no membership attached to that house. What options does that person have?
Truly, that individual has the option to join the wait list.
Okay.
That is their only opportunity. And that wait list is only going to be for our full golf membership. If you purchased a home within Desert Mountain proper and not at 7 Desert Mountain, where you have that option for all 3 categories, at Desert Mountain inside our main gates, the only opportunity to join the club is at a full golf membership if you're on the wait list, or whatever membership that is transferred with that home, simultaneously purchasing that property. We do not offer a lifestyle membership any longer from the club. The only opportunity to capture a lifestyle membership is, again, 7 Desert Mountain, or if you find what I'm calling our Willy Wonka golden ticket, if you find a home that is selling a lifestyle membership or lot, it can transfer.
Sure.
However, the club no longer, I'm going to say it again, sorry, the club no longer offers lifestyle memberships.
And that is relatively new as well.
It is. It is. That came about in the fourth quarter of 2021, although information getting out can sometimes be a little bit behind.
Well, and it's also, again, years and years and years of promoting these categories of membership that's just what's been known in the minds of many for so long. So this is a shift
No doubt. No doubt. We are in love with all of our members, regardless of what category you have and what type of member you are. However, with limited capacity to welcome individuals to the club and being fiscally responsible and the well-being of the future of the club, if we do have any opportunity to welcome someone to Desert Mountain, it is going to be at the full golf membership.
Understood.
And I'm guessing I may kind of already know the answer to this, but if you buy a lot, whether you're planning to build or not, same deal. You got to go on that full golf wait list.
That's correct. We only have one wait list at this time, and that is our full golf wait list.
Okay.
Perfect. So now I've made my way through the wait list and I have put down my deposit. We are issuing initiation fees. That is also new, Nicole.
Our initiation fee did have an increase April 1st, and our full golf initiation fee is $150,000. Our 7 golf initiation fee is $100,000, and our lifestyle initiation fee is $80,000.
Very good.
Lot of progress.
A lot of progress, a lot of demand, and it's going well. So, well, very good. So I don't know if our folks know this on the podcast. Nicole is a licensed real estate agent.
Yep.
Not selling homes here, obviously, on the mountain, but very knowledgeable about the real estate and how it's moving. So how are things moving here? It's still a very busy place here at the sales office. There's a lot of traffic coming in, a lot of inquiries through the website. How is the market on the mountain?
The market's it's going well. I will say when we speak with individuals, that are inquiring about membership, the reason we are partners is there's a natural progression. They have to look at homes. The agents at this office are always kept informed, and from what I've understood with my weekly meetings with them is they have an excellent network amongst each other to learn about homes that may be coming on the market. So what we're seeing in our office is we might see a limited number in MLS, on your Realtor.coms and all of those, your Zillows of the world. But many homes right now are selling before they even hit MLS, before they even get onto those public sites. So what I've seen is a great advantage of working with our agents and making sure that you understand not all homes are going to actually reach MLS right now. They're pocket listings. Mm-hmm. And the wonderful homes that are on the market, you are able to view the fantastic pictures. Things are moving very quickly still. And really, if you are looking to be a member and a homeowner at Desert Mountain, your focus at this time, if you're all right with the wait, great, look at everything. But if your goal is to start a membership as soon as you have a property here, it is to look at properties that have a membership included.
Do we have an idea of the percentage of homes that are on the market within Desert Mountain that have memberships attached to them?
You know, again, it's
a tough one.
It's the number of homes that may not be listed.
Gotcha.
But there's still quite a few, and again, coming into the summer season, we quite possibly could see more jump onto that market as well.
So stay in touch with the agents.
Yes, please.
Makes sense. So one other thing I wanted to mention to any agents who might be listening to this as well is what information should they publish on their websites when it comes to Desert Mountain? It's I would think a nice thing to have on your website to talk about Desert Mountain and to promote Desert Mountain, and we appreciate that very much. Absolutely. But there's probably some do's and don'ts that we would advise those folks of.
I think that's a wonderful thing for our marketing department and communications. No, you all have done a wonderful job of helping us control the rumors, control consistency. And we want to have our agents trust that they can contact us at any time. They can learn about access. They can learn about pricing, what categories are available, how to list something in MLS, how to put something in your purchase contract to protect your buyer or seller, whichever you represent. We want you to have all the terminology in order to be successful, not just as an agent, but as a representative of your client. We all have a fiduciary duty to make sure that they're protected. And we give you all the language. So The way you can capture that is actually through our web form. If you're not already in our database to receive blasts, we have a wonderful email that we can get off to you. You can email membership@desertmountain.com. If you're an agent and you'd like to get on this list and you're not receiving our communications, I send that out multiple times a day to make sure that everybody has these facts. They're quick little blurbs, what you can put in MLS, what you may not, what you should be putting in your purchase contracts and your listings.
And on the websites themselves, too, we often see agents trying to stay current with how much it costs to be a member at Desert Mountain and take guesses on what the wait list is. We really aren't looking for that. If it's not posted on desertmountain.com, then it really shouldn't be on your website either.
Correct. We would ask you to please refrain from pricing simply due to the fact that we have had changes. Again, all of the clubs up and down Pima Road have, and it is tough to stay up on those pages and make sure that they're all consistent and up to date. We try to keep an eye out for them, update you as best as possible, and provide you the facts. However, a little bit more of the generic realm is good.
Agreed.
With the ever-evolving pricing and shifting.
And somebody could be very good intentions, but misleading somebody unintentionally. So
absolutely. We have 11 restaurants and grills, not 7.
That's right.
So we just want to make sure you have all the facts. And the wonderful thing, as Kim mentioned, is we share that. Not just the facts about how to protect your clients and verbiage, but we have a wonderful photo library that we would love to encourage our agents that are listing things or would like to depict Desert Mountain properly on their website. Use these beautiful shots that have been created specifically for highlighting the best of the best at Desert Mountain.
Very good.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Nicole. That was a lot of new information. I appreciate the transparency. I think our members do too about all these moving parts. So
that's right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for giving us the platform to get this information out. It has proven to be, as you said, years and years and years of sharing this story and the quick shift. It is difficult. It's difficult to get the facts out. It's even difficult to get it out to our members. And I know what loyal fans you all have, which is awesome. Thank you, members, for always staying on top of things. But we're excited to see all of those who are playing or who played in Magic and those that are playing in Mania and Spring Bash and all the fun that's coming up.
Such a fun time to be on the mountain for sure.
The best.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Nicole. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are we going to do some great shots around the mountain?
Yeah, you mentioned Magic and Mania. I don't know if we had holes in one from there, but I know we had holes in one in Eagles this past week. So
well, we're going to have to take it to the studio and check it out.
Take it to the studio. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Kim. And hello, members. Another week packed with great shots to recognize, so let's tee them up and get to it. Laura Smith on Thursday, April 21st, an Eagle on number 17 Renegade. Michael Karstens, also on Thursday, April 21st, a hole-in-one on number 12 Renegade. Mike Rosenbaum on Friday, April 22nd, a double Eagle on number 11 Apache. Sandy Linskog on Saturday, April 23rd, also had a hole-in-one on number 6 Outlaw. Paul Rousseau on Sunday, April 24th, an Eagle on number 14 Outlaw. Larry Ulrich on Tuesday, April 26th, an Eagle on number 5 Geronimo. And to round things out this week, Peter Carroll on Wednesday, April 27th, an Eagle on number 13 Outlaw. That'll do it for this week's Great Shots Around the Mountain. We look forward to seeing more next week. Mike, Kim, back to you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Amazing as usual.
Never a doubt.
All right. Well, thank you again, Nicole. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, members. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys very much. Have an awesome day.
All right.
See you around the mountain.